Inslee is sure spending a lot of time campaigning. You've even seen him on television in some ads.
Yeah, he has been traveling across the country on behalf of Democratic candidates in several states. Many are seeing this as a preparation for a presidential run in 2020. So C.R. Douglas has been tracking the governor's movements over the last few weeks and also what this election means for his future.
You know, it's been pretty clear the last several months that the governor has been eyeing a presidential run. I mean, not only has he been a very harsh critic of President Trump, but as you've heard, he's been racking up a lot of miles traveling the country. Now, there is an official reason for that travel. He is head of the Democratic Governors Association, and it's his job to help all he can with fundraising and stumping for gubernatorial candidates. But that role conveniently includes a lot of national media interviews, lots of them. And listen to how he skirts the question about a 2020 presidential run.
There's also been some talk about you looking at the race for president in 2020. What could tip you into the race?
Well, I do think that we all have things we feel strongly about.
Are you ruling out running for president in 2020 or not?
No, that's another year, but we're focused on 2018 right now.
That's another year. So what do you think? Sounds like someone is keeping their options open. Now, this is certainly a long shot. Let's be clear about that. But if Inslee does indeed have a big night tomorrow in terms of helping elect Democratic governors, and if he can pull off that victory tomorrow with the carbon tax measure, Initiative 1631, that's something he's been pushing for years, those things are going to give him some serious momentum for a possible presidential run. So tomorrow, well, it could be the beginning of a next big move on the part of our governor, and we will be watching.
Well, it was kind of surprising to hear that he wasn't here. We were checking in to see, is he going to be at the Democratic announcement party tomorrow night over in Bellevue, and he wasn't. So where exactly is his trip taking him?
Yeah, well, it's taking him all over the country, and conveniently, it has taken him to places that have important presidential election prospects. Look at this. He's been to Iowa a couple times, Florida a couple times. These are all in the recent months. Wisconsin, Michigan. Again, these are where close gubernatorial contests are, but let's make no mistake, those are also convenient presidential locations. I will say something about what you said. Where is he this week? He is out of the state this week and won't be back until the end of the week. We asked his aides where he is. Well, he's campaigning, but also tomorrow night, during the election returns, the next day, he's going to be in Washington, D.C., doing, among other things, national media interviews.
Very interesting.
All
right. So a presidential run, I mean, that's, the behemoth of politics, obviously. So what kind of shot does he have if it were to come to that?
Well, I mean, listen, this is a long shot. Let's be clear. But it's not as crazy as some people think. I mean, if you look at the history, since President Carter, we have had 4 people in the Oval Office who have been governors, and only 1 who has been a senator. So it's actually a pretty good launching pad. And the reason is because as a governor, you can really create a track record. You're in charge of a state. You really can do things. If you're a senator, you're only 1 of 100. And then you add, 435 House members. Power is kind of diffuse. A governor really has a better chance, and that's why more have become elected president.
Well, the heat's not going to let up as far as that question.